All right, so you're welcome to the next chapter of this beautiful course. All right, so we already talked about how to read the chart. We already talked about how to make use of tools. Now, the thing is this, there are many strategies that I know, but I will tell you the truth that the reason why a majority of people keep on losing money in the Forex market is that they know too much. It's quite funny, but it's true. The truth is, the more you know in trading, the less likely you are to perform well. Yes. Except you are able to discard many things that you have now known, you might not succeed in trading. It's true. You might not succeed in trading. So it's very important that you know how to discard unnecessary information. You know how to discard what is not good from that which is good. So what I'm trying to do to you is I'm trying to, as much as possible, discard a lot of unnecessary information. I could have spent a lot more time teaching you different strategies, things that you need to know, how you need to do this and do that. There are a lot of things, but I don't want to bog your mind with too many information. I don't want to bog your mind with a lot of things. I can start teaching you 10 different strategies that will work perfectly for you. I can start teaching you how to manage this and manage that, and how you can jump from one strategy to another and make a lot of money doing so. But the truth is, when you have known so much about the market, you begin to have a lot of complexities when reading the chart. Because now you know that the market should come up from here, but now you are seeing something different. And because you know a different strategy that now applies to the current market condition, you want to switch. And switching through different strategies can mess up your mind entirely. All right. So having one simple basic strategy that you know that you can continually trade, and you know that you can trade this strategy for such a long time, is the best thing you can do for yourself as a trader. I'm giving you the advice as one who has been trading for quite a while. Having too many information, knowing too many things is not the way to go in trading. You can do your research, learn, grow, build, but don't get into trading with different strategies. All right, you can learn that from people who have been trading before, learn successful tips, strategies, and then just get what is important. Maybe risk management, psychology, anything that has to do with improvement of your mental well-being. That is what is most important, not understanding when is the market going up or when it's going down. Those are good. You see, market repeats itself. The same patterns repeat itself. Let's go back in time and let me show you all that I've taught you now. The same principle repeats itself every time. This is a support. The same principle repeats itself every time and every day. All right. This here is the resistance. Let me show you another. This here is a resistance. All right. So we have a resistance right there. This here is a support. So the market keeps on giving you opportunities, but the problem is people want quick money. And because of that quick money, they don't wait for their setup to appear. All right. The periods of waiting is so difficult for them. So we have periods of waiting right there, periods of waiting right there, periods of waiting until the market got to this point. You had an opportunity to buy. Periods of waiting right there. You got an opportunity again to buy. So the periods of waiting is what people don't like. They don't want to wait. So that way, they are looking for a new strategy that can make up for their lack of patience. You don't want to be like that kind of trader. Be patient. Wait for your opportunity. When it comes, you seize it. Wait for your opportunity. When it comes, you seize it. Wait for your opportunity. When it comes, you seize it. All right? Don't forget, I said we want to take a short resistance zone, stop loss above that point. And then your take profit should be at least 1 to 2. All right, so you see here, this is a winning trade. All right, so we want to take a long here. Stop loss will be below. The take profit will be above 1 to 2. That's a winning trade. All right, you see an opportunity here. Take a trade right there. You see push up, push down, push up, push down. Take a trade right there. Sorry. You want to take a long. Don't forget when you are buying, you are going long. So you want to go in long position. Stop loss below right there. All right. So you want to take a risk reward ratio of 1 to 2. All right. Aside from that, you can even notice that here is also is resistance zone, the support zone. All right. Even if you throw away this rectangle right there, sorry, this line, you'll notice that this is also a simple strategy. All right. So if you risk $50 here, you're making $100. If you risk $50 here, you're making $100. If you risk $50 here, you're making $100. Now the thing is this: you will not always make money like this. All right. Now the reason why I'm able to put this here is because I see what the market is doing. Let's say we don't know what the market is doing at the time. We can lose out of 10 trades, we can lose 4 trades and get 6 trades right. All right. So we are going to talk about that very soon. So that is what risk reward ratio is all about. Okay. So let's say we risk do I have my drawing tools here? I think I do. So let's say we have 6 trades. We are risking $50. We are risking $50 per trade. Okay. And then for every trade that we take, I think I need to reduce the impacts, right? Sorry. Okay, let's say we are risking $50 per trade. We are risking $50 per trade. Now, in a single trade, we are risking $50, and so we can make $100. Why are we going to make $100? We're able to make $100 because our risk reward ratio is 1 to 2. So what that means is that we are risking $50 for $100. If our risk reward ratio is 1 to 3, our risk reward ratio here is 1 to 3. That means we are risking $50 for $150. But the truth is, not everybody has the patience to wait that long. And there are also disadvantages to that. You can hold on to a trade only for the trade to come back down. And that may begin to affect you psychologically, which I don't want you to have to go through that kind of stress. All right. So just take your trade, make sure that you take your trade, make it easy, make it simple for you, and then go out. The money you make, you did not make it by working too hard. So don't be greedy. Take your profits and leave the market. As simple as that. All right. There are people who tell you that you can make a risk reward ratio of 1 to 50, 1 to 100. It's possible. All right. But how often would that be? That may happen once in like 10 years. By that time, you are old, you already have white hair on your head. So you don't want to be involved in such kinds of stuffs. Trading is a serious business. And if you want to use trading to fund other projects in your life, then you have to take it very seriously. All right. So they have $50. You're risking $50 for $100. Now let's say we take 10 trades. Okay, now this is the idea about trading that many people don't pay very close attention to. You take 10 trades, and then out of 10 trades, you win 6 trades. Or let's say, let's say the worst comes to the worst, okay? And then you win 5 trades. You win 5 trades. 5 trades, if you're a student in school, 5 trades is half mark. And then you lose 5 trades. Now let's do a simple calculation. Simple calculation suggests that If you are risking 5 trades, you are winning 5 trades. All right. So what happens is that your profit would be 5. This is your profit. So your profit, sorry, I'm not used to writing here. Okay, so your profit would be 5 times 100, which of course is 500, right? So we have a profit of $500. Now, the reason why I'm using 50 is 50 is okay for people to risk. Now somebody's saying, wow, $50. I don't even have $10 in my trading account. Don't worry, I'm going to be showing you how you can get money to trade. All right. In my trading experience, I found out that trading with my money was so much emotional. Like I was engaged emotionally with the money that I traded with, that was mine, than trading with money that really did not belong to me, but did not belong to anyone either. All right. Because trading people's money has more risk involved than trading your own money. So I'm going to be showing you in the next chapter how you can trade money without having to trade your money or trading someone else's money. That way, you can make profits. You can have a profit share, all right, for your efforts, and potentially more money than you would ever make if you were trading your own personal account. All right, so we'll get to that in the next chapter. So your profit is $500, and then your loss, because definitely there is no way you will trade without a loss. So don't let anybody tell you, I'll teach you a strategy that you will not lose any money at all. That's a big lie, and you have to run quickly. All right, so this is 50. And how much is this? This is going to be $250. So you lost $250 and you made $500. Okay, now that you know that, you can do your calculation and check out how much will be left for you. You have $250 left for you. Now, $250 is such a wonderful amount if you are, if you convert it to the Nigerian naira or whichever country that you are, at least it can do you some good. It can help you, pay a little bit of your bills or, the rest. So the question is, how much are you willing to risk on the trade? That's very important. So that will determine how much you can make. So you can see that even though you lose 5 times and you make 5 times, you still have a profit coming out. You still have $250 coming out. Now, if you are able to win 6 times and then you lose 4 times, you still have a profit coming out. Right? Now, based on my own experience, the strategy that I'm teaching you, this one I'm teaching you, has a very high percentage of wins. All right. So you can win up to 7 times in 10. You can win up to 6 times in 10. All right. So if you are winning up to 6 times in 10, then you know that you are able to make profit consistently from the market. Now, the question is, how often will these opportunities come? Remember, you don't wake up one Monday morning and expect to take a trade. You can wake up and then you don't see an opportunity. You can wake up on Tuesday, you don't see an opportunity. So the money you make out of the market is not completely dependent on you. So there are many factors that determine how much you make in a month. So you can't just take your paper, your pen, and say, this month, I'm going to make $1 million. That's not dependent on you. The market can be a little bit slow that week or that month, so, and you may not see an opportunity. Now, this is why a lot of people get frustrated. They wait for an opportunity for such a long time. They don't see one, they get frustrated, and now they begin to look for a new strategy and only to get disappointed time and time and time again. All right, so you don't want to be in that kind of position. All right, so this is a simple strategy that I'm making known to you. I'm not adding any other. You are going to I'll try as much as possible to keep in contact with the people that are able to get the course, and then we can see how we can make improvements with time, probably having a Zoom meeting, or sometimes just having a time together, on the chat. All right. So that we can keep on making progress and keep on making improvements with time. For the meantime, just make sure you are able to understand this, knowing when to buy, knowing when to sell, knowing how to use your short position as well as your long position. Okay, now let me say something else. If you are watching this video and you are new to trading, or you are someone who has come into trading newly, you don't have something doing, please, I beg you, find something doing. Trading is not something that will give you money immediately. All right. It takes a lot of practice. It takes a lot of wisdom. It takes a lot of understanding and emotional stability for you to make money from the market. So you don't want to be trading the market when you don't have a source of income, something coming in. At least that will give you an opportunity to be patient, knowing that you don't have to wait for the money from trading to get food to eat. All right. You see, when we talk about the lack of patience, the lack of patience is only a result of, is only the after effect of not having enough. So when I see people say they lack patience in trading, the problem is not the patience itself. The problem is that they don't have enough. And so they are trying to force their insufficiency, their frustrations to the market. And that's the problem. You lose money that way. All right. If you are so much trying to pursue money, money will evade you. There are no two ways about it. It evades you quickly. There is no such person that money hates or does not like as the person who tries to force it on itself. All right. So take it slowly. Don't rush the process. Take it slowly. This information I'm telling you is very important. A lot of people who teach you trading will not tell you what I'm making money to. Everybody's saying make money quickly. Now it's good to make money quickly and fast. All right. But take it slowly. The best way to make money from trading is not by doing it quickly. It's by taking it slowly and compounding over time. All right. So I think that information is quite important. So I needed to put it out to you. All right. So I think that's all for that. So we are going to be looking at how you can get money to trade. I've taught you this one, very simple, very easy. Now, how do you get money to trade? Where do you get money to trade? So that's what I'm going to be discussing in the next chapter. All right, take your time, watch the video again and again. Try to understand everything that I've made known here. Try to put in some practicing. Go to your charts. Tradingview.com is what you want to log in into. Register, sign in, whatever it may be, and then begin to practice very quickly. I make a promise to try as much as possible to have times with anyone who gets the course. If we're able to reach up to 100, then I will create a time where we can have Zoom meetings. We talk about um, taking trades, your complaints, and some of the things that I know that may bother you in the trading industry. All right. So I'm here to support you as much as I can. Let's go straight to the next chapter and to the next video.